Hello everyone, it's me Sato again from Low Level Cosplay, and today we are back with the second part of the Elesa cosplay tutorial from Pokemon. And on this one I'm gonna show you how I made her headphones. Yeah, and as usual, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and without further ado, let's build this thing. First of all, after 3D modeling the headphones in Fusion 360, I printed them on my Anycubics. After it was printed, the pieces got a few layers of primers and sanding. To give it a better working surface, I primed everything with a filler primer. And these are all the main pieces so far. Now I'm beginning to pin the pieces together, and for this I use a small iron rod and some 5-minute epoxy. I begin by putting the iron rods in the headpiece first. In the meantime, I glue the spikes to the ear parts. There's also a small iron rod in between to align everything correctly. Now that everything is dry, I can glue the top headpiece to the ear parts. This is how it looks so far, and all the small gaps in between will be filled with some putty. After the filler putty has dried, it gets sanded smooth, followed by some filler primer. It's now time for painting, and I start with the Kamilla gloss black for the base. The spikes will get a chrome silver, followed by a translucent blue and red on each side. Now that this is done, I will mask off the top and bottom part of the spikes with some masking tape. The next step after masking is painting everything in a Kamilla gloss white. Time to unwrap the candy. Here I'm gonna start working on the inner earpiece. I made a pattern for the inside by covering this hemisphere in some masking tape and drew on some lines. The individual patterns were then traced onto some fox leather. These four pieces get then sewn together following the numbers and the marked spots on the edges. The edge will be then folded over and stitched in place with a top stitch. This is how it will look like in the end, and then it gets glued in the ear part with some cheap super glue. For the headband I sandwiched this filling between 2 layers of fox leather, and it will also get some cross stitches over it. Now that this is done, it gets cut to size and the brim is added all around. The brim gets then folded over the edges and sewn on with the top stitch. And for the last step is just gluing the strip on with some super glue. And it's now time for the final review. So this was the tutorial. I know it's not good, but it's okay in my opinion. And if you want, you can leave a comment down below what you like, what you dislike, what I can improve on this channel, what you want to see in a future video. It's up to you. And as usual, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, maybe considering subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. It helps me a lot, keeps this channel growing and the videos coming. And I think the next video of her will be her big beefy jacket. Yeah, and until then, I see you next time in the new video. Have a great day and I'm out. Bye. Heck smash. No, it's Elesa smash. Okay, this sounds kind of weird, but yeah, okay, my. So this was the tutorial. Keep yourself together.